Alright, so I just finished up with my workout and I'm outside, and yet again I'm going to do another little talk out here, and I'm going to throw it at the beginning of the video because it's going to be the title, and that way you don't have to wait and just wait until it, it comes along probably at the end of the video. But I'm going to go ahead and start it. So basically what I want to talk about is writing down your workouts, tracking your workouts, having like a little log book of your workouts. Now, I can't say too much. I fall victim to this, and I've been talking to someone and they kind of opened my eyes, no pun intended, but opened my eyes to how important this actually is. So the basis and the basic principle to building muscle, to hypertrophy gains, and as well as strength gains, is progressively overloading your muscles, progressively overloading the body and the muscles that you're working. And I mean, to break that down to layman's term, to really basic terms, is if you're doing 10-pound curl or 10-pound dumbbell curls and you're getting 10 reps, when next week you want to use 10-pound dumbbells and you want to get 12 or 13 reps, you want to progressively overload and push your muscle progressively, and you will get stronger, your muscles will grow, and that's the way to do it. And then once you get to 15 reps or 16 reps, then you go to 15-pound dumbbells and you're getting those for 10, and then the next week you want to get them for 11 or 12. And I have just about, I have a very, very, very good memory, and I thought, well, since, I'm blind, I obviously can't just get what I recommend is just go to Walmart and get you a 50-cent notepad, or just get you a little paperback notepad and just keep it with you and track all your workouts. But for me, obviously, that's not going to work writing it down. So you can use notes in your phone or things like that. But I thought for myself, I was like, well, I'll just be able to remember. You're doing 4 movements, 5 movements, 6 movements a day, and you have about 4 to 5 days a week of workouts. So that's a lot to remember. And for myself, with cables or machines, I do, if I'm doing cable curls, in my notes on my phone, I'll do cable curls, and then I'll say 7th hold down, so the 7th pin, where I put the pin, and then I'll say how many reps I do. And then that way, next week, when I'm doing arms again, I can reference back to my workout log. I can say, okay, well, I got 15 reps. Well, my goal is to get more than 15 reps this week. And then once I get up to so many reps, I'll increase my weight by 5 or 10%, and then I'll start back down at 12 or 15, and then keep progressively overloading it. And that's the way you're going to get stronger. That's the way you're going to force your muscles to grow. And that's really the basic concept. But it's very, very important to track your workouts, because I can promise you that you're not going to remember. And if you do track them, you can look back and you can ensure that you are actually progressing and you are pushing yourself past what you were doing the time before. And then you will, your gains will start coming. You'll keep growing, and it will keep you from really plateauing off. And it'll give you something to look at to make sure that you are progressing. So if you don't have a workout log already, make sure you go get one. If you look around in your gym or wherever you work out, just go to a gym and look around and see how many people actually write their workouts down, and you'll be very amazed that hardly anybody writes the workouts down. And it's actually very, very important. And I can't say too much because I fall victim to this. But I hope y'all enjoyed this little rant. Make sure you get you a workout logbook, or just do it in your phone in your notes, or just figure out a way that you can track your workouts and start doing that. But that's going to conclude this little rant. Stay tuned for the rest of the video and enjoy.
£182.0 ready for operation.
Hello, and welcome to today's video. I weighed 182 pounds, which is a couple pounds higher than yesterday. And yesterday was when I weighed in at 180.2, which is almost dipping down in the 170s. So sometime next week, I believe I will be dropping down to the high 170s and starting to progress a little bit lower and lower. But I just had my shake. I'm probably going to have a banana, and then I'm going to let all that digest and then get ready to head out to the gym. Alright, so today we're going to be doing just bis and tris. It's going to be really a lighter workout. I'm going to take it somewhat easy. Probably going to do 2 movements for each, so 2 bicep movements and then 2 tricep movements. And I'm probably just going to do a commentary over the footage, so that will begin. Alrighty guys, welcome to this bicep and tricep workout. I ended up doing 2 movements, so 2 bicep movements, and then I moved on to 2 tricep movements. But the first of biceps is right here, and this is basically, it's preacher curls, which is that seat I'm sitting on, but I did it on the cables because I can keep constant tension on my bicep throughout the entire motion, the entire movement, and on the concentric, so the contraction of the muscle, even, and on the eccentric, so the negative. So I'm keeping constant tension throughout the entire motion. And I did about 3 warm-up sets to about 10 reps, and that was just to get my muscles primed and ready for my working sets. And then I did 2 working sets where I went to full-out exhaustion between 15 and 20 reps, and as much weight as I could between the 15 and 20 rep range. And I went till failure and even past failure to try to really push and make those muscles grow. And then the next bicep movement I believe that I went on to was I moved on right here. I went on to the I don't even know what you would call these. They're kind of a variation of hammer curls, but when you bring it in front of the body right here, you want to bring it up basically in between your chest cleavage is kind of the goal here, without your elbow moving. And again, here doing it on the cables so that I don't lose tension throughout the exercise. But this is targeting the long head of the bicep as well as the brachialis on the bicep. So that is what we did for the second motion and final motion for biceps. Same concept. I did 3 warm-up sets, about 10 reps, and then I did 2 working sets after I got my muscles primed, and I went to failure, and then again I went past failure to really push and to make those muscles grow. And then we went on to triceps. Here's the first tricep movement of the workout. I did tricep pushdowns. Basically, you want the cable, when your tricep is fully extended, you want the cable in your forearm to make a 90-degree angle. That way the most tension is there. And I am doing cables to keep constant tension throughout the entire motion. And I did the same concept here. I did 3 warm-up sets to prime my muscles, to prime my triceps. And then I did 2 working sets to failure, and then even past failure with a pretty moderate to heavy weight to really push and to make my muscles grow. And then for the final tricep movement, all I did was weighted dips. So I did weighted dips with 2 plates for 2 sets of burnout, just as many as I could get with 2 plates. And that is really the end of this workout. I hope you all enjoyed this commentary and enjoyed the rest of the video. Just got back home from the gym. I finished up my workout, but I didn't do any cardio at the gym. So what I'm going to do is jump a little, skip a little, jump a little, dip a little, do a little, jump a little rope. Alright, it's time to eat, and we're going to be trying out some tofu. I've never cooked tofu, I've never ate tofu, I've never smelled it. So on Twitter, one of my followers said to put it in a frying pan and add a little bit of salt and pepper and coconut oil. I'm going to do all of that besides the coconut oil, and I'm going to actually add some
153 grams.
I'm going to add some broccoli, cauliflower, mushrooms too. But you can't go wrong with adding some sriracha. It'll give it some kind of flavoring, right? I'm going to also add some sea salt. Go ahead and that should be good. A little bit of pepper. I think this thing, I don't think there's any pepper in there. My mom's playing a joke on me. If there is, there's barely any. It doesn't taste like anything.
It doesn't have a taste to it?
No.
Why didn't you put some flavor on it? Is it hot?
It's pretty good.
Well, how is it good if it doesn't have a taste?
Tastes like,
Chicken.
no, tastes like fish. It reminds me of tilapia. It's pretty good. Pretty good. That's my new cooking technique. So I was actually surprised at how good the tofu tasted, and I'm guessing just like really anything else, you can fix it however you want to fix it. But you know, all I really did was throw it in the pan with some vegetables and some mushrooms and salt and pepper and sriracha, and it was actually pretty good. I ate that up, and we have completed the macros for today. Another day down, and a lot more days to go, but we are progressing. We are making progress each and every day, working harder each and every day. I'm really killing the workouts. I hope y'all let me know if you're liking the commentary style of the workouts, so I can kind of give you some insight on how and what I'm doing in my workouts. But yeah, that's going to bring this video to an end. I hope you all enjoyed it. If it is your first time stopping on the channel, please subscribe, and as always guys, thank y'all so much for watching, and keep getting stronger.